Look at this. We literally have stars in a shader with shooting stars, all that good stuff. I mean, just look at this. I have never seen this from any other shader, but the sea lantern, it really gives off a lot of light. Hello everyone, Bryant here today. Today we will be doing a shader showcase, and personally I think that this shaders that we will be showcasing in the video is one of the best ones in all of Minecraft Poly Edition. Now I actually did feature this shader in one of my top 5s. And if you guys in the comments complained that it was so laggy and you couldn't even run it on your phone, well don't worry guys, I'm your brother, I'm here to help you. I found a version where you can basically run it way smoother on your mobile device. Of course it still may lag a little bit, but there is a way to reduce lag, and of course it is actually possible to run it on your phone. In the top 5 video I was like barely even able to run it. I was super laggy. Anyways guys, the download to the shader will be in the description down below. It will be a Dropbox link. I do apologize that it's not a Mediafire link. I couldn't find it in Mediafire, so you will have to go to the Dropbox, but don't worry guys, it is a direct download. You won't have to go through any ads or anything like that. You don't have to pay a subscription. No, we're not going to do that in this channel, so it is simply just a direct link to that shaders. Anyways guys, without further ado, let's just jump into a world and let's see how this bad boy looks like. Alright boys, so this is the shader that I was talking about, the TSPE shader medium, and of course this does work for the new update 1.14.30, but it will also work for the future updates as well, including 1.16 aka the Nether update. And you can actually follow the Twitter creator right over there. It says their Twitter at TSPE shaders, and you can basically just follow them and look for updates, you know, check on updates of the shader, because obviously this is still a work in progress. They will be adding even more things to this shader, believe it or not, so feel free to go follow them on their Twitter so you can just stay updated on all their information basically. But this shader doesn't really take up any storage. It literally takes up about a 0.5 megabytes worth of storage, so you have nothing to worry about. And immediately, as you can tell, I'm still a bit laggy, but that is because I literally have my render distance all the way up to 32 chunks. So if you're lagging the same way I am, a good way to actually prevent some lag is to actually lower down your render distance. So as you can tell, I have it to maximum 32 chunks. So I recommend going for maybe like 16 chunks. I think that should be good depending on what device you have. I don't have the most awesome phone, but I think my phone should be able to handle 16 chunks. So as you can tell, everything is far more brighter. The shadows are far more defined. And the really cool thing about this shaders is that there is actually rays on the sun. The sun has its own rays, if that makes any sense. But there you go guys. Literally the light of the sun move while we move as well. This is just so cool. This is like literally something you would see in real life. So it's amazing to finally see it in a game of Minecraft. So that's how you know that Minecraft has really evolved, and this is how a jungle looks like. So I believe this is a jungle biome. Yes sir, yes it is. And the leaves are super wavy. I mean, just look at that, it is so wavy. And of course everything is just far more brighter. So personally I think that's really good. And we have the water right over here. So if you did see the top 5 video, you would have noticed that the water looked really shiny, but it was mainly because of the water that caused a lot of lag for people. So that's why in this shader they did remove like the textures and the shiny texture of the water. So basically the regular vanilla Minecraft. But if you actually go in the water, you will still see that it's the same thing like in the top 5 video. I'm gonna just go in the water just like so, Geronimo. But as you can tell, everything is so realistic. I did not even expect this. You can just see the water, it's all wavy, and it looks literally photorealistic. And you can see all the light just pass through, and you can actually even see it in the ocean floor, which is pretty cool. And even in our hand as well, you can still see the shadows and all that. And over here we have a bunch of fishies right over here. What's up, fishies? So if you actually just go closer over here, you will see that the blocks are so wavy. So that's so cool. This is literally photorealistic in MCPE. So this is why this is personally one of the best shaders out there. And not only that, but you actually have your own shadows that corresponds with your movement. So say for example, you run, then your shadow will also run too. If you jump, your shadow will also jump too. So I feel like that's really cool how your shadow does correspond with your movement. I think we're actually gonna go to the Nether. I've never been to the Nether in the shaders, now looking back on it, so I'm really curious to see how the Nether looks like, because that is something not a lot of people consider. So we're gonna go and try to build the portal if we can, but just tell me down below in the comments if you were able to run this on your phone. That's how the Nether portal looks like, and let's jump right in and let's see how everything looks like. But immediately everything is just looks far more darker. I can barely see anything, so I'm gonna turn up my brightness. Feel free to do so for a better viewing experience, and then you can turn it down once we go back to the overworld. But this is how everything looks like. The shader doesn't really look that good in the nether, but I mean, hey, you can still kind of see that it's a shader and all that, and you can still kind of see like the bright lights and all that. And the lava actually looks pretty cool, if I do say so myself, although it's not as cool as the water. But if you go inside it, it gets super bright. What the heck? I did not even notice that, but that's still pretty cool. A bit more realistic and all that, so I mean, I can't really complain. Some of you in the comments may be asking yourself this question: how do I download shaders? Well guys, don't worry, I did make a video explaining step by step how to download shaders a couple days ago, so if that process confuses you in any way, shape, or form, then feel free to go check out that video, then come right back to this one, because you don't want to miss these amazing shaders. So now we're gonna go over here into the desert temple and just see how everything looks like. Everything just looks far more better, honestly, though if you are gonna go caving, you might need to bring a lot more torches than you would usually in a regular vanilla Minecraft world. I'm gonna set it to the sunset and just see how everything looks like. So there is the sunset right over there. It is one of the most beautiful sunsets that I ever seen in a Minecraft shader. I haven't seen a shader be as beautiful as this, so I mean, hey, you gotta appreciate the amount of effort the creator must have put in, you know, just to make this shaders as awesome as it is. And we actually have a village over here, so let's just go to the village. So this is how the village looks like. But as you can tell, most of the textures are basically the same thing like in the vanilla Minecraft. Now the reason for that, guys, is of course to reduce lag and all that. But if we actually turn it to nighttime, you will actually see something really cool. And I think this texture pack is the best in nighttime for a really good reason. I'm gonna turn it to nighttime. I think I'm gonna turn it to midnight, and you will see why. But guys, look at this. We literally have stars in a shader with shooting stars, all that good stuff. I mean, just look at this. I have never seen this from any other shader. So this is what I meant by literally this shader is best during the nighttime. It's pretty cool how the creator of this shader went above and beyond expectation and just did something out of the box that no one else would do. So I really do appreciate that. But holy, as you can tell in the video in the top 5, I was barely able to run this. I mean, you just gotta appreciate all the small details. I know this is no RTX in Minecraft, but I mean, you still gotta appreciate the amount of effort, and the shaders are not too bad. You can definitely still enjoy them, and there is the realistic moon right there, so I think that's really cool, guys. But oh my, things look a bit more different. Things are lighting up as I walk. I'm not too sure why the shader does that, but I mean, hey, I can't complain. And let's actually just place down a sea lantern. I will also use a glowstone, and I will also use a torch and a sea pickle. This is how the torch looks like. As you can tell, the lighting is super vibrant. This is just so beautiful. I mean, just look at the lighting. It is so smooth. Anyways, we're gonna test this out for a sea lantern right over here. But oh my god, the sea lantern is super bright. It's far more brighter than the torch. Just look at that. And now we're gonna try out the glowstone. We're just gonna place this bad boy right over there. That's pretty cool. And now we're gonna go underwater and we're gonna test out the sea pickle. Just see how things actually look like using the sea pickle. So we're just gonna place down the sea pickle just like so, and it doesn't actually illuminate as much light as I thought. Let me just try the sea lantern. Okay, no, but the sea lantern, it really gives off a lot of light. I mean, just look at that. That is absolutely so beautiful. Anyways, guys, now we're gonna wrap up the video by going on to Cryptic SMP, and let's just see how things look like over there with this shader. If you did not know, Cryptic SMP is my YouTuber's SMP. It's basically where me and a bunch of other YouTubers team up and, you know, just go on a quest to fight the Ender Dragon. We're still not there yet. We're still building our houses and all that, so you can actually definitely join if you are a YouTuber yourself. Just make sure to tell me down below in the comments that you want to join. And I was actually building an aquarium, so this is how the aquarium looks like. It looks so beautiful, and the lighting too, the lights look so beautiful. So now we're just gonna get out of here and we're gonna see how the aquarium looks like. Luckily I do have respiration, so I can actually handle the underwater for a bit. But as you can tell, the shader is so amazing in this SMP. So this is the basement that I've been working on for literally the past week, and this is how everything looks like. I really just love how the water looks like. So I'm just actually gonna go back underwater and I'll show you guys how a conduit looks like. So we're just gonna go back under here, and bam guys, just a sneak peek of what I've been working on the Cryptic SMP, this beautiful aquarium that looks far more better underwater. Honestly, the underwater and nighttime are possibly the best part. If you go underwater, this shaders is literally so beautiful, and especially during nighttime as well. So those are definitely my two favorite aspects of the shader. I mean, just look at that. things get so wavy and so good. Like, they just look so awesome and realistic. So I gotta love the shaders. Definitely one of the best ones in MCPE. Anyways guys, that is pretty much it for this video. If this video was helpful in any way, shape or form, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter for more updates on my life, terminated channel, future videos, and overall just have a way to contact me. So once again, if you actually want to download the shaders and for some reason you don't know how to, then don't worry, I got you. I did make a video a couple days ago explaining step by step how to download shaders. So if that process confuses you in any way, shape, or form, then feel free to go watch that video and then come right back to this one to actually just download these amazing shaders. Thank you so much for the recent support. I really do appreciate it. Anyways guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. See you later, French fries.